everybody, it's Bunny, and really quick, true or false? Did it take me 3 hours to do this hair? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, we have some new stuff today. We have a ring light. Does that make the lighting in this room better or worse? Do you like this setup? Is it good? Let me know. And also leave a like on today's video if you just so happen to like it. That was kind of like an obvious thing. If you like the video, leave a like. But today I am really going to be looking at the likes to see if this type of video is something that you guys would like for me to do more of. It is a haul, but it's a different kind of haul. And I talked about this on Twitter a long time ago before I ordered these items. I asked you guys if y'all would like to see me purchasing things that I have had saved on my Etsy wish list. Literally some of these items for years. I'm not even joking. Like before I had a YouTube channel, and they just so happen to still be there. So when I made the tweet about it, a lot of you guys seemed interested, so I decided to go ahead and purchase some items. So just let me know if you guys like to see this kind of stuff. There's a little bit of everything. We've got books, we've got vintage, antique, jewelry, all kinds of interesting stuff. So just keep that in mind. If you like it, I would maybe like to make more of these types of videos. Just let me know. But before we get started in the haul, let's give a quick thank you and a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Dollar Shave Club. You guys know a couple of months ago, they entered my life, kicking out the old disposable razor and replacing it with this high quality, lovely razor from Dollar Shave Club. Recommending this to you guys just in time, just in case you have some last minute Valentine's Day shopping. A subscription to Dollar Shave Club makes a great gift for the man, the woman in your life. Everybody loves shaving and everybody needs good razors. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is practically giving away their daily essential starter set to brand new subscribers for only $5. The starter set features not only their executive razor, but also 3 trial size versions of some of their most popular products. Don't forget, Dollar Shave Club, not just razors, they have an assortment of other awesome products to help you stay fresh and clean. Products that you will be receiving in this box, one of my favorites is the One Wipe Charlie's Butt Wipes. Everybody wants a clean butt. You will also get the exceptionally delightful smelling body cleanser. This is the Wanderer Calming with Amber and Lavender. It's a body cleanser. I end up using this every single month. It smells amazing. I love it. Dogman loves it. And it also comes with this Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter for effortless, delightful shaving. So not only will you be receiving the trial size of each of those products, you will also be receiving their executive razor. And once again, this is a high quality razor. It has a nice weighty handle. This is not cheap. It will last you a very long time. And you also get a cartridge of the replacement razor blades. And I'm always blitzing through them. So you do get a full cartridge. I only have one little cartridge left. One is the loneliest number. After the first box, replacement cartridges will come to you for only a couple of bucks a month. So you guys are definitely going to want to check out the first link down below. Try Dollar Shave Club for yourself. You guys will not regret it. Be sure and check it out at dollarshaveclub.com/graveyardgirl. That's dollarshaveclub.com/graveyardgirl. Let's get into my, I almost said monthly favorites. I like a lot of these things. I mean, I know I like all of these items. Where is my brain? I feel like anytime I spend a long time on my hair and my makeup, it's like I forget that I'm a human being after all of that. I'm kind of torn about what to show you guys first. I'll show you guys something tiny and cute. So this comes from a store called Later Operator. Look at this adorable little box. You always see, I feel like, the most time devoted like by these Etsy stores. It's just like, oh, like all this homemade goodness. So The thing that I ordered from here has literally been on my favorites for a million years. They are these cute, like old-fashioned looking cell phones, and they are earrings. So they're just these little plastic cell phones, I'm sure from the 90s. And I just noticed they are two slightly different looking phones. It's funky. I like it. It had a couple of different color options. I think like lime green, which is what I got, gator green, of course. They also had yellow, and then I want to say kind of like an orangey, pinky kind of color, but obviously, if there's a color choice, I'm gonna go with green. And you guys, I keep wanting to get my other ear pierced. I always get this question of like, why do I never have earrings in this ear? That's because all the holes on this side closed up. So this is all I have. 5 piercings in this ear, 0 piercings in this ear. It's amazing. Also, I kind of like the funkiness of just not having both my ears pierced, so I'm torn. I don't know. Up next, we're gonna have a book because you guys, I have always been obsessed with French history. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I really got into Alexandre Dumas when I was a very young child, like literally reading The Three Musketeers when I was probably in like 4th grade. Well, I would read a little bit of it and then my mom would read it to me. That's something my mom always did for me growing up, was like reading me all these amazing books. Like I would pick a book and then my mom would read it to me, and we read many amazing things together. Hopefully this isn't gonna like offend anybody, because I feel like I've mentioned Napoleon before and like some people get really angry, and I mean, I can understand why, you know? I mean, he's not the nicest person. Like, I just want to learn about him. I don't want to date him. Do you know what I mean? But I found this book and I really want to start my old, funky, worn paperback book collection again. I love books that look like this. I don't know why. I've never wanted to be one of the people that like collects like leather bound books in a library or something. I just like these like really bad looking old paperback books. I don't know, but this one looked supremely interesting to me. Let's see what year it came out. I don't think it's incredibly old. 1971. That's getting a little bit crispy, but it looked very fascinating, and I'm pretty sure it's like a historical, like exactly like telling you history, but I bet they like, do you know what I'm saying? Like flounced it up a little bit, maybe romanticized it just a little bit. I don't know. I'm excited. I will link you guys to the stores that I don't remember where I got specific items, because they had a lot of paperback books, if that's your thing. So I will link what I don't know. Up next is a patch that I have wanted for a million years, and this comes from a brand. I don't know if I have bought something else from them or if Kat got me. I think one of my birthday presents that she just got for me, like just this last birthday, was from this Etsy store. They have really awesome stuff, not just this thing, but it's from Monsters Outside. They have a lot of t-shirts, patches, hats, cool stuff, but I have wanted this patch forever. I love chenille patches. This is the Believers Club, established 1947, and it's this really awesome chenille alien patch. I have no idea what I'm gonna put it on yet. I'm thinking maybe a bag of some kind, but I don't know. We shall see. Can you guys hear this like clacking? Is this like disturbing? I feel like it's so funny because you guys know I always have these safety pin earrings in, and sometimes when I'm on the phone and I'm like walking outside, because that's what I do, I get on the phone, I walk around outside, and the wind will like dingle my earrings into the phone, and people will think I'm like typing. Like so many people have been like, what are you typing? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm standing outside walking around, and it's because my earrings are clanking on the phone screen and people can hear that. I took it off just in case, because I know sometimes stuff like that can be so distracting, and then I go back and I edit the footage and I'm like, what was I thinking? How did I not hear the clanking on the side of my head? Moving along, since we just looked at the alien patch, let's look at another X-Files thing and another book. Well, this isn't really X-Files, it's aliens, so obviously I'm thinking X-Files, but a little bit literary, a little bit nostalgia. I had these books growing up and I was obsessed. We used to have to bring books. I think it was 4th or 5th grade. We used to have to bring a book every day to class because we would have like a silent reading time that was like 45 minutes. Does school still do stuff like that? Anyway, I somehow got away with bringing these X-Files books, which were meant for kids, which I thought was just the coolest thing ever. So I never had this because this is like a little box set. I only had the books sold separately, but I literally lived for these. So this one is Squeeze, Tiger Tiger, Darkness Falls, which was my favorite. This is still my favorite episode of the X-Files. It's about the little green bugs. If you haven't seen it yet, you gotta watch it. I don't know why that's the one that literally has stuck with me my whole life. And I feel like I used to think these books were like kind of thick. Look at this. It's like nothing, no pages. This is like 90 pages. It probably 108. So close, yet so far away. Can I write a 108 page book? Probably in like one afternoon. And X marks the spot, but these pictures are just luscious. I should do like a story time. I'd probably get like hella copyright strikes for that, but like, can I have a story time where I just read you guys like the X-Files books? 1995, what a year to be alive. So I don't know, I just had to get these. I thought that they would be fun to put in the 90s room. Maybe I'll keep one on my nightstand. I don't know. I'm in the process of redoing my nightstand, which sounds totally loony, but my nightstand is a really cool piece of furniture that I got from Uncommon Objects, and it's like a double-decker like glass case, and it opens up, and then you've got like a top to litter with your belongings. Moving along, let's do a clothing item, shall we? Yes! So this is something that I've been looking for forever, and I finally found the perfect one. Do you guys remember No Fear? Once again, from the 90s. I can't stop, okay? I'm on the 90s train, and I feel like it's because I am so disillusioned with the present state of everything that's going on that I just want to build a DeLorean and time travel back to a more pleasant time. If you were there, you know what I mean. If you weren't there, wait for the time traveling DeLorean. I'll take you back with me. Anyway, do you guys remember No Fear? That was like such a big deal, and I have always been looking for a No Fear t-shirt, preferably disgusting, grungy, covered in paint, lots of holes, you know the drill. I haven't really found the perfect t-shirt, but I did find the perfect No Fear sweater. So I think this started off being black at some point, and it's so old and it's so faded that it's now this sort of like grayish color, but it has No Fear embroidered on the front. It's so soft, it's so worn, it's so comfy. I'm so excited. It's also so oversized. Can we say so many more times? Hello from the armpit. One more jewelry item, and then we will do the last clothing item slash the last item of the day. This went by very fast, but I'm not gonna lie, some of these items were excruciatingly expensive, and I'm not even gonna tell you guys the price of anything because people yell at me about things like that. And I know the positivity outweighs the negative, but it's just, yeah, I'd rather not. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm here to have a good time. You're hopefully here to have a good time. So let's just, I don't know, like, let's not get bogged down by stuff like that. Yes? No? Is that okay? Look, I'm like doing the dance from Thriller now. Jewelry item. And you guys might have seen this already, unless this is your first day here, and if it is, welcome to the swamp. But this necklace, and I told you guys y'all were gonna be seeing this again in a video, but I was kind of just waiting for all of these other items to arrive, and I could not wait to wear this. So I'm confused. I think that this is a piece of jewelry. It did not come with the chain. I got the chain from James Avery, so all I got was this really awesome giant sacred heart. I love sacred hearts. This is antique from France, and it actually opens. I'm a little superstitious, so I'm not gonna open it, but it is engraved And let's see if I can read the engraving. I literally never even read, it said, the initials say CB 13th of November 1865. So definitely quite a treasured antique. And I'm not 100% sure what this was used for. Maybe you guys can comment down below. And I personally wouldn't have done this, but the seller did it. I guess because it is kind of like more fascinating to see what's inside. Inside of this heart, once again, like the flame would separate from the heart. There are a bunch of names and words written on these scrumpled pieces of paper. And once again, I kind of don't know if it's just names or words because this is from France, it's written in French, and unfortunately, I don't speak a lick of French anymore. I was in French Honor Society all through high school. At the time, I was the only freshman that had ever been inducted at my high school, so I was in French Honor Society all 4 years. Why am I even bragging about like high school accolades? At this point, it means nothing. I don't speak any French anymore. I used to could speak some pretty decent French, and now I don't know anything. But I don't 100% understand the meaning of this. But all of these little pieces of paper were folded up, and they were inside of this. But when the person purchased it originally from a flea market, they extracted it. I don't know why. And now I'm kind of like, oh, like in no man's land. Like I don't know if I put the names back in or leave them out. I don't want to open this, but I feel like these belong in there. I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm so torn. I'm always on the lookout for jewelry from the 1800s, the latter portion of the 1800s. I generally love stuff, you know, like 1860 beyond. 1880 is more my jam. I love the fashion and the jewelry and all kinds of stuff like that from that period in particular. Last thing, and you guys, I have wanted this for so many years. I don't know if I've ever worn it in another video or not, but literally a million years I've wanted this, and I finally caved and bought it. It was not cheap, but I started breaking it down in my mind, and I was like, okay, how many times do I just wear these kind of like thrashed t-shirts? And if you like take the price of the item and divide it by how many times I'm probably gonna wear this, it's gonna probably break down to like 30 cents per wear, so why not? And I figured, you know, they're not gonna be making any more of these, so it is a fantastic, oh my gosh, I just fell. A very fantastic vintage Tales from the Crypt t-shirt, and it has the Crypt Keeper on the front and on the back, but it's like the back of his head. So it's this really cool double-sided t-shirt, and it just says Tales from the Crypt on HBO. But oh my gosh, I literally grew up loving Tales from the Crypt. It was like my favorite thing to watch when I was little. I had lots of favorite things to watch. I don't know. I was always obsessed with like Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt, anything that was creepy, even like kids stuff that was creepy, like Goosebumps, all that. It, like if it was creepy, I wanted to watch it. I got this from a place called, I think it's just Vintage Dallas. Once again, I'll link them down below. They have just some of the most amazing vintage shirts of all time, but they are all very rare. So none of them are super cheap, but I don't know. I think it's worth it. If it's something like me where you're just like really obsessed with it and it's kind of like, you know that they're never gonna make this again. So it's kind of like buy it now or forever regret not having it. And I literally spent probably like 5 years debating if I was gonna purchase this t-shirt or not, and I was just finally like, okay, I would be really upset if I didn't get it. I feel like I would always be missing a really awesome vintage t-shirt from my collection. So I finally got it, and I don't know, I feel like this was kind of like the catalyst to make this entire video. So I don't know, you guys, let me know down below. Did you like this? Did you not like this? Would you like for me to do another one? Do you not care? I have bought some other things off my wish list from Etsy since I ordered these things, but I don't know. I don't have to make another video if you guys are not into this. But I figured it was kind of like encompassing a lot of the stuff that we like here. And there you have it. So let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl. Same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!